know you're a singer.
I am.
So I did do some vocal warm-ups before I came.
That's good.
Yeah, you know, I like the sister act too. La 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 la. From the diaphragm.
La 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 la. Let's do prank game.
Hey.
Hey y'all, what's good? It's your girl Monét X Change, and welcome back to another fabulous episode of The Pit Stop, the only place where we are recapping episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 17, darling. And today in studio, I'm joined by a queen who knows a thing or two about games. Am I right, ladies? It's Salina EsTitties.
Titties in the house.
Titties in the bitch, you look good.
You think so?
The body's bodying. You look so good.
Honey, it's a pit stop. The children want to come for you, so I'm gonna let them.
Girl, you know it, because they will zoom in on every nook and cranny. Roxy,
Like that
Andrew.
toe.
Somebody's I'm recovering from my foot BBL, you shady bitch.
I don't think I'd be in what's the word?
What?
When someone's like a respectable house guest.
I don't
What
know.
am I talking about? When someone comes to your house and you're like, damn, I'm never inviting them again. Oh, you have lipstick on your teeth.
Thank you, Salina.
You're welcome. I got you. True sister. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know, a respectable house guest?
Yeah.
Anyone know?
No one? Okay, never mind.
Salina, how you doing?
I am so good.
You look good.
Thank you. You know, I've been working on my fitness.
I can see it, girl. The waist is non-existent.
Is it there in the chair?
In the chair, too. Yes, girl. 360.
Come on, 360. So, who's that girl, Charlie X?
Charlie X, yeah.
Okay, I don't think I'll give brat, but like.
No, I'm too old to get brat.
Bitch, that's what I'm saying.
You should not be in your mid-30s giving brat, okay? What you need to be doing is getting a 401k. That's what you
Okay.
need to do. So, have you been watching this season?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And what do you think?
The
What are your
girls
feelings?
are exciting. The girls are interesting. They're giving us good TV, I think.
I think so too. I love girls who are unfiltered, say their feelings and thoughts, and I'm enjoying my season 17 ladies.
There's a girl who is Monét X Change doppelganger on this season.
My daughter,
Miss
Miss Corey King.
You claim her as your daughter?
You know what? She's my unofficial daughter. I think so. I think I had her via surrogacy, but I didn't know I gave my embryos.
That's what I'm saying, because I thought your tubes were tied.
They are tied.
Yes.
But I think I donated my embryos to a thing, and then someone did.
I can
choose
see your
via
tubes from
surrogacy.
here, girl. They look good.
And I have a wide set tube, honey.
They're sparkly.
I feel like if I was to give birth, I would kind of do it like I was like throwing a football. I feel like I would want to be in the chair and just be like, and then just and catch it.
Yeah, 1,000.
That's how I would give birth.
I would give birth out my booty hole.
Ooh.
Lydia Butthole.
Lydia Butthole. That's
she's-
probably how she gives birth.
she's
Out her
a good
butthole
time.
too. She is. Do you know any of these queens from season 17?
Yes, actually. So I know Lana Geray.
Okay.
She is Lux's daughter. She's sickening in New York City. She's like the it girl of New York City. And I know Lexi Love. She's a sweetheart. I worked with her once or twice before the show. And then Joella.
Joella, Ella.
The LA queen, diva, the icon of fashion in LA, the opulent
the
queen.
premier Slasian drag queen of Los Angeles.
The Slasian diva of Los Angeles.
Which titles?
Everyone has them.
Self-proclaimed titles.
Everyone has them. So let's get into the episode. Yes. So last week, your fellow LA queen, Miss Joella Ella sadly left the competition. Do you think it starts to feel more real when girls are leaving? How do you feel about Joella leaving?
Well, my season, the girls were leaving off the bat. Miss Irene the Alien was the first to go.
All right.
So when they start leaving, it's like, okay, it's time to play the game. Then it becomes real, like, how am I gonna survive this next challenge?
Yeah.
It really becomes a game of survival at that point.
I'm devastated. I have become obsessed with Joella. I want to be her #1 fan. I want to be on the newsletter. I want to go to all of her shows. I am obsessed with Joella. I love the confidence, the gumption, the gall this bitch has needs to be bottled and sold. I'm obsessed with Joella.
I think we all use a little bit of that delusion. You know, like Mistress was delusional, but like this is like an authentic delusion.
Yeah.
Did you think she was gonna get saved?
You know, I did not think she was gonna get saved. The levers were always a strategy from the beginning. I knew exactly what the numbers were because I had the foresight.
Do you think that's why Miss Hormona got 7? Is that what it was? You think she knew
Maybe.
You know there's a thing in game shows where you're not supposed to pick the number 6?
Why?
It's like, I met this guy at the airport, I was cruising him, and he was like, ended up wanting to talk to me instead of like going there with me. So like we started talking, he works for a game show, and he was like,
You never pick the number 6 on game show.
Why?
it's like bad luck.
What?
And it never has the prize that you want.
What game show he work on?
Anonymity, girl. Like I don't think I can say. I don't want to say, but a big game show.
Okay.
With big
okay.
suitcases.
Oh.
And a big package.
Oh.
That's why
okay.
we're trees.
Does my daughter, Miss Corey, seem like she's got a little jolt of motivation for being in the bottom? Does she look like she has an extra pep in her step now?
Sure. I mean, being in the bottom really wakes you the F up. Corey King, I think, understands the assignment now. You know what I mean? Like, let's step up to the plate. Let's play the game. Let's not get in the bottom again, honey.
Speaking of bottoming, what do you think about her showmance with Lydia Butthole Collins?
Well, listen, if a girl's named Butthole, I want to find out why, right? Like, what's the butthole giving? I need Corey to answer these questions, honey. What is the butthole giving?
Ariady was giving Lydia's butthole on her runway this week, girl. That's what she was giving. A little prolapsiana. Meanwhile, Miss Anya has scored her first win this season.
Anya Nerve!
Anya Nerve, yes.
I'm so happy for her.
She really did a great job.
That makes me so excited for her because like the girls are overlooking her, you know what I mean? And I understand that, like I get it. So I love when a bitch's talent comes through and gets awarded for it.
And also, like, winning early in the season makes you feel very confident. You feel like you can, like, take on anything.
But look what happened to Aura Mayari. She went home the next day.
Oh.
Yes, so it could be,
Yeah.
you never know what could happen.
But I mean, some girls are plucked though, because Crystal's still a little bitter about not winning last week, and then Ariady is bitter because she was in the bottom. Even though she was safe, she was one of the bottom queens.
I call them the Diamond Girls. Miss Crystal Sparkles, Miss Crystal Envy, Miss Diamond Jewel, the
Jules Sparkle.
Okay, Jewel Sparkle.
Crystal Envy.
Crystal Envy. And there's another diamond in there.
Is there?
There's another
a diamond in the
girl.
rough, maybe?
There's another diamond girl. Yes, but these girls' names, they're all crystals and rhinestone sparkles. I love it. But yes, they're plucked.
Crystal is very polished. She loves her drag. You can tell she's really into how she looked. She's one of those girls that when they don't win and you know you're that bitch, it is frustrating. You're like, damn, RuPaul, look at me.
Oh, she was the one with the thing.
The red, yes.
So she was plucked.
She was.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
She was so upset. But I like when the girls vocalize that. Oh, it's so good to watch.
Speaking of the next in the workroom, Miss Jewel Sparkles comes in and she starts talking about the piggy of the week. What do you think of that title?
But when she was saying piggy, I was just like, because you know there's like sex pigs.
Yeah.
But I think it derives from the party and play girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when she was saying piggy, I was like, my head was just going left, bitch. I was like, what are we talking about here? But it's a cute analogy.
It is.
Is you giving Miss Piggy? Is you giving me? I mean,
looking at me in pink with my feet stuffed in these shoes and saying, am I giving Miss
she definitely
Piggy?
got little piglets in
It's
the.
hilarious and
Fixing a
so
blanket.
shady. No, but so the pig of the week is like,
Hold on.
yeah.
It's just your lip gloss getting on the bottom of your teeth.
Right. But the piggy of the week is talking about the girl who is eating it up, who is like tearing it up, and the challenges and the looks, the piggy of the week. So essentially, you want to be the piggy of the week. Were you ever the piggy of the week?
If we're talking about pig bottoms, because I was always in the bottom, then yes. I was the biggest pig bottom in that room, honey, yes. I never won anything my season.
But do you think you deserve to win them?
I don't think it matters what I think. It matters what RuPaul thinks.
100%.
Ooh, can you come fix my earring? I think she just flew off. You saw it? It was kind of sickening though, right? Piggy!
So Ru enters and announces that for the Maxi Challenge, RDR Live is back. I love this challenge. I think it's such a fun challenge. There are so many things you can liken your performance to, right? Because you have the news thing. We know it's Colin and Michael. So
Then there's characters. Then you can play with an accent if you want to. Really
Yeah.
showcase that if you're good at it.
Yeah.
There's many levels that you can play, and it can make or break you.
100%.
And it broke a couple girls.
It does. The improv challenges always can really level a bitch out. Guilty. But what do you think you would want to do if you got to do RDR Live? Which role would you want?
For this RDR Live, I would want to do the cavemen. The thing there was to play it almost realistic. That's what would have made it funny. The writing in this was so good.
I would want to be the host.
Oh my
I would love to be the
God.
host.
As a drag queen, you know how to host.
I don't understand
Like,
why girls are scared of the hosting. I was
When
like,
they
what?
bomb it doesn't make any sense. I'm like, have you had a microphone in your hand?
But some girls don't, because you know what I mean? I think it's something you see a lot in LA, New York, where there's a host, blah, blah, blah.
That's how I met this bitch. You were at the Help with Miss Pixie Aventura, and I would come watch you guys at the Help at therapy, rest in peace.
Oh my God.
And like, I would be like, who is this girl? And then she got on Drag Race. I was like, oh, that's the girl from therapy.
And not therapy. Therapy's a bar. Salina wasn't barging in on my therapy sessions in New York City.
I'm barging in on them now.
What do you think is the key to standing out or winning in a challenge like this?
Making Rue laugh.
Girl,
Here, it's all you gotta do is make
Literally
Rue
it.
laugh. If you can make Rue laugh, baby, you're in the pocket.
Rue loves, y'all, Rue will guffaw. Rue is an easy laugh. You get on set and you
Butthole!
know what I mean? Like, Rue's
Yeah.
an easy laugh. So we see the queens choosing their roles, and Anya picks the role of host. Did you think she was gonna be a good host?
I didn't. To be honest, just because she's so reserved.
So quiet.
I get that too. I'm very quiet around other bitches. Like, when I'm by myself in the confessional, I'm loud, I'm crazy, I will give you everything
Yeah.
I need to give you. And
Yeah.
if I'm comfortable with you, I'll be myself. But like, when I'm around other people, I get very reserved, very quiet, and she gives that. So I was like, she wants to be the host?
Well, you know, she's really surprised me. Like last week, I was surprised that she did such a good job. So honestly, she has been a dark horse. Her and Susie have been dark horses
Honey,
in this competition,
I-
and I did not think that they would be giving what they're giving. I'm thoroughly impressed.
I think Susie's gonna be top 3, to be honest. Like, I feel it in my unta. Like, I'm rooting for her. I want her to be there. Yes.
When you had to pick your roles for the challenges in season 15, how did you find that experience for y'all?
Here's the thing. I like when the girls come up with their Squid Game techniques, okay? Because it's like, we're gonna come up with a solution on who's gonna get what role. We had pull it out of the hat. Girls have done thumb wars. Girls have done hacky sack, hopscotch. They do everything to try to fight for a role. These girls just gave it up so easy. They're like, you know what?
Girl,
Take it.
I was kind of gagged. There was no
There's no
fight.
fight. In the back of my head, I'm like, well, whatever role I get, I'm gonna make it sickening. Like, I can make whatever role funny, because I think that's the challenge. Like,
Yeah.
make it funny. But fight for what you want. It's also a
Yeah.
competition at the end of the day.
Okay, so what do you think is the fairest way to do it then?
I like when the girls vote.
The voting.
It's sickening.
I
like,
mean, it is shady. Yeah.
when the girls are like, no, we're gonna say it's her. It's so good. Didn't they do that for one of the girls?
They did. Lana, who is like determined to do the
That-
only one role, and she's like, I don't like nothing else. This is the role I want.
That is the offspring of Lux Noir London.
Was
bitch.
that Lux's energy?
That's Lux's daughter, honey. Yeah, you know, Lux was like, bitch, do not budge. Take what you want, and you're gonna stand there and take it.
Yes.
Very Lux energy.
And Crystal Envy is like, okay, sure, you're gonna have it. I think the fairest way to choose roles, if people are fighting for it, I think is to have a fist fight. I think
Okay,
that you
wait.
square up.
What role do you want to go for?
This week, you will be auditioning to host the pit stop. One of you will be the presenter, one of you will be the host. Pick the thing. Hey, so I think I want to be the host for the pit stop challenge.
That's nice, because I want to be the host too.
Oh, interesting.
So I think.
Yeah?
No! No! You bitch!
Oh no, yeah! I realized as I stood up, I shouldn't have done that, but I was like, dang.
Help!
I immediately regretted that decision. My toes hurt.
Oh, your toe! The bitch's toes came out. Okay.
So, okay, I think the fairest way to do it is to claim what you want. I don't think auditioning is fair. I don't think letting other girls choose your destiny is fair, because bitch, this is a competition for $200,000. I don't care what your opinions are. I want this mother role, and I'm not giving it to you.
Give me
So
my
now what's up?
money.
Give me my
Give me
money.
my money.
And that's what I regret about All Stars 4, because I let Trinity have that mother Samantha role, and this is my biggest regret. It's one of the things I regret most about Drag Race, and I gave Trinity that. God damn it.
You dumb bitch. Now you have to share a win with her for the rest of your life.
No!
And guess what? You both got daughters on this season.
we do.
You think it's gonna be a double win at the end?
No. RuPaul better not. Next, we see the queens break into their groups that they'll be performing with. Who from this cast would you want to work with?
You always want to go for the theater girls.
100%.
The theater girls are actresses, they're smart, but I will say Miss Susie Toot starts becoming Spielberg, and it's a little much.
Spielberg.
And like, she's hardly in the scene too, so I'm like, girl, calm down, let
But
her
honestly, sometimes you need that like third eye to look in. But I'm trying to think of what I would like. I think I would take what she was saying with a grain of salt, but because she's a theater girly, I would respect it, but not let her know I was respecting it, so she don't feel like she
got some power over you.
know what
Yeah,
I mean?
1000%.
So do you think Susie is driving Lexi crazy with this thing?
I think she is, and I love it. I love to watch it.
And Lexi's being a little like, you know, she could.
Well, she tattletaled on Hermona. Now she's over here being like, excuse me, she's directing me too much. Like, Lexi, stand on your toes, baby. Stand on your titties.
Yeah.
Say what's up.
And then, so, oh yeah, Arietti is like practicing with her group, the Neanderthals. And she is swinging big, which I appreciate. You want a girl that's gonna really try to give and not being the challenge, like,
You know what though? It's like, I hate when bitches get, oh, she's doing too much. It's like, we're drag queens. We're
Yes.
supposed to be doing too much.
Yes,
We need to make
100%.
Rue laugh. We're acting. It's SNL. But
Yeah.
RPR live. We gotta swing big. And I don't
Yeah.
know why girls don't like to. So when the girls don't, I'm like, y'all are doing the least.
yeah, I like it. I think I like she's taking big swings. She's doing the Alyssa Edwards method, bigger. She's like jumping on the table. I was like, yes, I want that.
Yes.
So if you had a Southern accent like Sam and Harmona, do you think you would embrace it or try to change it for the challenge?
If you had one, lean into it. If you're good at it, right? If that's your thing, just lean into it. Be yourself. Like, I was so sad to see Lucky go, but like, why would you do them looking drag your first time ever on Drag Race? Don't do it. Do what you know. Do what you know.
Especially when the outfit was looking crazy. At least do the makeup for the thing.
I
Like,
said if she would have done a full orange face look, it would have sold the outfit. Yeah,
Yeah.
Could have. Okay, maybe.
too crazy,
I'm a
girl.
golden boot recipient, bitch. Don't take my word for anything fashion, okay?
Also, I'm gagged that Harmona has never heard the word beaver for.
That was weird.
I'm like, girl.
Did she live in 1903?
Welcome to
But they
Planet
had
Earth.
beavers in 1903. There's so many.
There's so many
names for
words. There's a
vagina.
whole litany of words for the word vagina, Harmona. Embrace them.
And beavers won on Drag Race they use all the time. I was
Yeah.
like, you watch the show?
Yeah.
Like,
Although she said the thing about, is that why it's called a beaver because it's biting wood?
That beaver don't bite, because beavers they got big teeth and they eat wood. Is that why it's called a beaver?
that did gag me.
I know. I was like, is Harmona actually iconic? Is she
I
teaching us
kind of thought like,
about language?
she gives substitute teacher.
She's
She, right?
Harmona Lisa is the etymologist of drag.
What does that do?
Someone who knows the origins of words. Etymology.
Never be me.
What did you think of Lydia wanting to have this like Golden Girls character, even though she has no familiarity with the Golden Girls or what that is?
Which is wild. We need a course for young gay children.
I know, a
of
book.
like,
Listen, I am not a huge Golden Girls fan. I've never really watched it. I've seen like maybe 2 episodes, but I know enough, right? I know about Blanche, I know Rose, I know Dorothy.
which one are you?
I think I am a Blanche Devereaux.
Which one is she?
She's the sexy one, the one who always wants to. Oh.
I relate.
Salina.
I think I'm Blanche, but I'm very Rose. I'm like
Rose,
just
ditzy.
a dummy. Yeah, I think so. No, I'm smarter than I put off.
Yeah.
But
I think you're Rose.
I think I'm Rose.
Yeah.
I want to be Blanche.
Okay, you can be Blanche.
Can I? Thank you. Lydia should not be Sophia.
I know.
That's rough.
Okay, let's talk RDR Live. Who is standing out to you in the challenge?
Lana. Baby, when Lana comes out in the caveman with the titties jiggling,
Yeah.
was so good. But I don't know if it's because the girls were so bad that it made
In
her
contrast
look
to
good.
the girls. That's what I think. I think that she was a big sight gag. Like she really turned the energy in the scene. But after that, there wasn't really much after that.
Who else was in that? Okay, Corey.
I think she gave a safe performance. Like it wasn't a standout. It wasn't terrible. I thought it was pretty safe.
Okay, Corey Arietti struggled as the cave women.
Yeah, yeah.
What's next? The Beavers?
The Beavers.
The Beavers, okay, the writing in that was so good. That was so good! The Beaver, I just kept giggling the entire time.
I think gave a sickening stellar performance. Obsessed with Anya's work.
And she looked gorgeous.
She looked so good. That purple was so beautiful on her. And I think she had the most to do because she did the scene and then she came back and hosted. I thought she did a great job.
She did fantastic.
I loved her.
She looked gorgeous. She was so joyful. She was just so happy and her
So
teeth are so
warm.
beautiful.
Yes.
It was giving.
Felt like a seasoned professional to me.
Some girls just have that magic
Je ne sais
inside.
quoi.
What? Who?
Je ne sais quoi.
Who's she?
She's a queen on season 18.
They cast that already?
Yes, je ne sais quoi.
God, Rue needs to take a nap, honey. Jesus.
I also thought Susie did a stellar job. I loved her characterization. She came on there, she rolled up in that scene.
Yes.
And I thought Susie really, really, really did a good
The
job.
whole idea of the nanny who taught Rue
Yes.
everything is so good. Like she could take that character and ride with it. I would want to watch that sitcom. You know what I mean? Of, like,
Yes.
Baby Rue and the nanny. Like that
Yes.
is so good.
Who struggled the challenge for you?
Okay, who struggled was Arietti.
Yeah.
The caveman was rough. And then who else? Miss Lydia Butthole.
Yeah, Butthole struggled. Yeah,
That
you know.
Gert.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It was not great.
She just didn't land the character of it all. You know what I mean?
Whenever you're playing the straight man, it is sometimes a little tough because the characters are so big and so crazy that the straight man being super precise was what makes the straight man funny again. So, yeah, it's tough. She actually chose for herself a really hard role in the scheme of all these challenges.
I'm stuck on straight man. You know I love straight man, baby. Sorry. Okay, yes. Yeah. I agree with whatever she said.
Who was your overall favorite queen?
Overall favorite queen this episode for the RPD bar
RDR.
Rue Drag Race?
RuPaul's Drag Race
RPDR.
Live. RDR.
Rue's Drag Race.
RuPaul's Drag Race Live. I think that you're saying RuPaul is one R.
No P,
No P.
but I like the P.
I know. P's are great.
God, okay. Okay, the best in this episode for the skit of the I can't talk. RPR Live.
RDR Live. Yeah.
RDR.
Yeah, RDR. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Very. The whole episode, I'm sure.
There's a P.
I
I'm
know.
so confused.
I know.
Okay, oh, SNL. It's 3 letters.
Yes. There you,
Bitch.
you got there.
Oh.
You got there, Salina. We believe in you.
I'm so proud of myself. Okay, I gotta give it to Anya. She had the most work. She did the most and delivered on each end. So I think she did a great job.
Yanya was really, really,
Especially the way they were like, oh, hosting so hard. It's like, okay, girl, let me show you. She showed us.
She really did. Can we give a special shout out to Mother RuPaul in her sickening performance? Did you love?
Bitch, she was walking backwards.
Girl,
That's
moving.
sickening. I love when RuPaul performs. It's my
too.
favorite thing.
I do too. There's little to anything RuPaul can do to upset me. I'm sitting there watching this TV just smiling like. Before we talk about the runways, can we talk about Lexi's Kumbaya Club?
Would you consider yourself part of the Kumbaya Club?
No, I don't like
No,
that.
bitch, we want a drag queen's drag queen.
Yeah.
We want the cattiness.
But you know, drag is for everyone, even girls who are a little more sensitive and need a little more, you can't be so direct with, I get that. but all my friends in my drag circle, we ain't Kumbaya. We are getting ready together, reading each other. I'm pulling something off of Kim's thing. Bob is making fun of my nose. Like, that's just the kind of drag that we do. And but I respect all drag is art and all art is valid.
Is your pinky valid?
You shitty bitch. And then we find out, oh my God, we find out about Lexi and her day job.
Oh my goodness! Her LinkedIn photo?
Girl!
I was gagged!
I wrote Cody Barnes.
Cody Barnes is the name.
Yes.
Word.
I'm like, Cody, can you do my taxes?
But that sounds like an executive who got
It
money.
really does, Cody Barnes.
Retirement funds and all.
Girl, I'm like, Lexi is not beating the grandma allegations because, babe, you have a portfolio, okay? This bitch has a 401k.
A drag queen who knows how to do her finances, like,
Unheard of.
girl!
It's like a unicorn.
How? I want to be her best friend now.
I'm like, Lexi, can you do my tax?
It's so hard. I'm having to do my W-9s right now for all my
you
bitches.
even know the number. WD-40s. I looked it up. Her LinkedIn profile is still Cody Barnes, and you can still go and consult Cody Barnes on LinkedIn. It's fierce.
Bitch, she's getting booked
Everything.
everywhere.
Girl, I know. She doing drag, she doing taxes, she doing financial. Lexi is smart. I think it's very impressive. I think it's really
kind of
fierce.
sick. I can't do HR. I hate HR. They always want to fire me.
Okay.
I've always been fired by HR.
Bitch,
Every time.
if you're getting fired by HR, what do you think the common denominator here is? That you're always getting fired by HR. Is it
But
maybe
they're stupid rules. They're so. It's like I can't.
Yes,
You know you're not supposed to call your manager a. I learned that. I learned that.
Yes, you cannot steal the staplers, Salina. You cannot take home the paper and put it.
You know I got in trouble once for rhinestoning earrings at my job.
Yes, Salina, you cannot use toxic fumes in the workplace.
But you know, but like one time it's because I was like I would poop on the clock. They got mad at me.
That you would use the rest? Like you pooped on the clock in the office?
Yeah,
Or
no, like you go poop.
Oh,
you're
like
on the
while you're
clock
at work.
Before you take a break.
I was like, well, I think defecating on a clock at work would be a fireable offense. I think.
Not if it's in the toilet.
I didn't get in the toilet. Okay.
What?
Let's talk about this is the bluest episode we have ever done of this show.
Isn't that blue? It's more brown, wouldn't you say? Well, oh well, what color? You said, what color is your butthole when it's not bleached?
My butthole is tickle pink. And then speaking of tickle pink, let's talk about the runway. I don't know what even segue from. Are you keeping the poop in there?
Let's talk about the runway.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about the runways, okay? Category is tickled pink. And we just happen to be wearing pink today. Oh, yes. Oh. Okay, let's talk about the looks. Miss Anya Nerve. So this was great.
So sickening. It's
It
very,
looks so good.
very like elevated streetwear.
Her body looks so good. I think she looked great. As a queen who I have done many a bald look, I'm not afraid of being bald on runway. I like it, but I do think
I know,
the added
when I
hair
saw
would have
her-
been like,
I saw her, I thought, I was like, oh, Monét would wear this. I feel like the headpiece.
yes.
Very you.
Anya, if you're selling this look, I will buy it. But let's talk about Miss Corey King.
Oh, yeah.
You know
what? It's not a horrible look. Like
It's not horrible.
I see this girl at the bar all the time, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, work, polished, good look. Fine.
Yeah, it just
But
doesn't feel like it's for Drag Race.
For me, what I miss with Corey is like who she is a lot of the time. Like, is she Monét X Change? Is she Pink Baby Doll Barbie? Is she RuPaul? Like, the references miss for me sometimes.
I don't like the ruffles at the bottom. I do love the hair on her, the contrast with her skin. I
I
think that was
hate
beautiful.
the drag queen necklace.
Yeah.
It's very Santee Alley. Like, and I get it, bitch. I'm a Santee Alley girl. Like,
Yeah.
but it's very like, oh, I'll just throw this necklace on, is what it felt like.
Yeah. So I think she was rightfully safe with all of this.
But her
It wasn't
body
simple.
always gives.
Always. Let's talk about Miss Ariete.
Oh, so I was excited when she first came out. I was like, woo, what is
In
this?
the back, yeah. I thought this was cool. I love the hair with it. Ariete has given us very exciting looks and things that we haven't seen in a long time or ever before in Drag Race. And I think this is a beautiful look.
She is the one who like really elevates, right? Like we've seen these kind of looks before, but she's taking it up a notch. And I'm like, work, that's
Yeah.
sickening. Because that's not easy to do when
It's
everything's
not.
already elevated. How do
Yeah.
you go further?
Let's talk about Lana Jarrett. I love this. I thought this was gorgeous. I love her little headscarf thing. The only thing, I didn't love the hoopiness of the skirt.
Would you say this was pink? It's giving rose gold. Is rose gold pink?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I
It's
think that
like a
was smart of her
blush
then. 'Cause
color.
it was like every girl's gonna do neon,
like
hot
neon or
pink.
fuchsia, yeah.
So I thought that was cool too.
Yeah, I thought Lana, she turned it. Let's talk about Hormona Lisa.
This looked like her orange dress she sewed. She
Girl.
got a silhouette.
Girl,
Okay, but here's the thing. Bianca won a season of Drag Race with the same silhouette.
this
So-
is true. That was also the beginning of Drag Race. We are season 17 now. That was 11 seasons ago. Wow. Yeah. It better not be a gal next week or else I can't do anything, but I'll be very upset. But I think it is beautiful. The silhouette, it looks nice on her.
Yeah, it's a fine gown.
Let's go on to Miss Sam Starr.
I like it from here up.
It was too much.
Yeah, too much. Huh?
Girl, it was
But it's like too much, but not enough at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
you're down.
It was the ostrich plumes, then the chicken feathers, then the boa with the beaded thing, and it was just too much for me. I did not like this. This was too much.
You know what it's too? It's just we come to expect more from Sam now. Like
Yeah.
she is elevated gorgeousness, Trinity's daughters. Give us Trinity type elevated drag,
Yeah.
and this was like, oof. Damn.
Yeah, it was way too much. Let's go on to Miss Jules Sparkles. Sickening.
I said it looked like My Fair Lady, but pop star version.
It was so cool. And like how the bell bottoms looked like just one gown that she started walking, it was moving separately.
The cutout in the hip was so gorgeous.
The hat and it was all
Makes me want to
so...
rearrange my tuck. It's sexy.
It was so good. Jules, you better twerk, bitch. It was so cool. Let's talk about Miss Crystal Envy. I loved her presentation too. She came out, she popped the bubble gum.
the bubble gum
like
balloon.
It splattered on her. I
Yeah.
thought that was really creative as well. And I like this. I thought this was a cute look. I like it.
It reminded me of Power Rangers. Do you remember the Oz, the ooze?
Ivan Ooze.
Yes, is that what it was? That's
Which
what
is
it
a
was.
great movie, by the way. The Power Rangers movie is so underrated.
Rita Moreno, what's her name?
Rita Repulsa.
Rita Repulsa, bitch, yes!
Rita Moreno is a 95-year-old actress from West Side
And
Story.
she's sickening, bitch.
She is sickening.
But Rita Repulsa, bitch, is she's a drag queen.
Yeah.
She's a villain for the ages.
100%.
So good.
So go watch the Power Rangers movie. The first one, not the new one that came out a few years ago. The first one from like the 90s. Let's go on to Miss Lexi Love. This was really cool. It was like a rich pink, someone like slaughtered a black and pink panther and she made this outfit out of it. The shoes were a little off for me. I wish they were covered in that same fabric, but other than, from the ankles up, I love this look. I thought it was really cool.
The thing I love about Lexi is it's so easy for her to just rely on her body, and she hasn't necessarily done that this season.
Yeah.
Because how many times have we seen a girl just come on with some pasties and a little boom boom, and then it's like, yes, bitch, she's sickening. It's like,
Yeah.
girl, she has a jewel on her nipple. Like, so I love that Lexi actually gives us drag and like
Yeah.
costumes.
Let's talk about Miss Susie Toot. Clowning around.
Circus, bitch.
Every week, Susie, I am becoming a Susie stan too.
Welcome to the club, bitch. She's so fun. She's a
Yes,
smart girl.
Susie turned it. I thought this was really creative.
And how many clown looks have we seen on the runway? You know, so
lot.
the fact that we still gag over the clown look here, 17 years later, is doing something right.
I will say, when she was doing her makeup and the thing, I was like, oh my God, this busted makeup wearing bitch is about to piss me off on this runway. But then it all worked out with the clown of it all.
And I like her 20s aesthetic thing.
Let's go on to Miss Lydia Butthole Collins, dressed on RuPaul's Drag Race's stage on RuPaul Andre Charles's internet as a everything. This was so cool, so creative. We've never seen it before. I thought this was dope as I love this runway.
I was just expecting, because it wasn't zipped up in the middle or like
Reveal.
closed, I was expecting a reveal of some sort, and that fact we didn't get one, I was like,
But you know what? I think if it was buttoned up all the way, it would have been too much like a. The fact that it was open, she could walk and swing in it, it deconstructed it a little bit so it didn't feel too corny. If that whole thing was closed up at the front, it should just look like a big, just floating thing on the runway. I wouldn't like that. I like the fact that we saw the thing in the middle, actually. Because if you look inside, she looked like she's like the veins and like the capillaries inside.
is that what you were getting from that?
That's what I was getting.
Work.
I thought it was cool. Lydia is so smart, okay? This bitch is playing 4D chess. Because not only is she a, but she is also kind of giving vagina.
Well, if you think about it,
What?
they're the same thing.
I know. This is smart. This
Wait,
is
is she
great.
giving beaver?
She's giving beaver, honey. Last but not least, Acacia forgot. I want to forget I ever saw this look. I hate this wig. I don't like this outfit. This outfit is hideous.
Unless you're Detox, just don't do an 80s look.
Literally,
ever.
Detox owns the 80s.
Honey, let her. That's her era. Yeah, the shoulders makes her head look so small.
Girl,
and then
she
the
looked like
wig-
that thing from Beetlejuice, the little shrunken head people.
Oh, the Bob.
Yeah.
Bill or Bob?
I think it's Bob.
Bob.
She looked like a shrunken head. This was crazy. And then that wig had the nerve to be long in the back.
Mullet. Well, she thought 80s mullet work.
Ugh.
She, you know, like I was just never a fan of Gem and the Holograms either. But I feel like the girls who grew up with that are like,
She didn't grow up. The bitch is like 22.
even more confused. But she watched Golden Girls.
Boot. You know what I respect about Acacia? I just love that she's committed to doing the 80s brand and the 80s thing, and she would do it, and she will try her best to command the stage and give that on the runway.
Very disrespectful when she does it.
I tried. I tried. Okay, who had your favorite look?
Jewel Sparkle. I would love to wear that. It's giving pop star realness.
Yeah.
Sickening.
Whose look do you think could have used some more work? Who was your least favorite look this episode?
Kasha, yeah, like the idea is there, and that, you know.
Acacia.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
I
Akasha's from season 1.
I forgot. The idea is there, but then execution, you know, I relate. I have great ideas. Sometimes execution not so great. So that's what that, just use a little refining.
So after the judges' critiques, we find out that the winner this week is none other than Susie Toot. Do you agree?
I live for Miss Susie. I want her to get her flowers all the time.
The bottom 2 queens are Ariette and Lydia. Do you agree with this bottom 2? Did Rue make the right decision?
Mama, they were not giving Piggy.
Yeah. Is it, yeah, I think this is right. And ooh, they get up there, girl, and lip sync to Boogie Wonderland. Baby, Lydia Butthole Collins, listen to me, bitch. You better work. That was everything. I could not believe what I was seeing. And the reveals were so nicely done, so perfectly timed. She got the one that gagged me. When she got out there and she put her back foot behind her
And she slid down this way. Yes, bitch, it was given. Woo!
Where was that?
Yes!
Where did all that come from? I was geeked.
Listen, you don't play all your cards in the beginning, baby. You gotta save them, hold on to them. She was giving, and I felt bad for Arietti because she was like doing
Trying
the
all the
most.
things, girl.
She kept doing this jump thing. I was like, it's Boogie Wonderland, girl. And they said Booger Wonderland at one point. That was
Yes, girl.
crazy.
What she said, we were watching her boogie a white ass boogie. I was like, girl, I was so impressed.
She killed it. I was so impressed with her.
And with that, Lydia does win the lip sync. And it's fair to say, we agree, right?
Oh my God, yes.
So good. And the queens in the back, they're gagging.
They had no idea.
No one had any idea. No one knew that.
The whole time?
The whole time. Butthole, bitch, she better work. It means that Arietti is sashing away, but she gets one more chance.
Oh.
And she gets to trip the lever of the badonkadonk tank. She is scrolling up and down. She's deciding, what number do I pick? Do I go with 2? What about 9? What about 8? And she lands on lever number 1. She pulls it. And Michelle Visage gets dunked and Arietti is saved. I have to tell you, I need to play the motherfucking lotto today. I knew it. I said it was gonna be 1 and 17.
I think it is 1.
Okay, and I think
do.
it's not 1.
You don't think it's 1?
So, no,
okay.
I don't.
Okay.
So if it is 1, I give you $1,000. If it's not, you give me $1,000.
Love that. Let's shake
Great,
on it.
shake on it.
There's physical proof of this happening.
You think these bitches didn't know that going into
I don't
it?
think they did, because last week, Joella didn't do it. The week before that,
You would think.
Lucky didn't do it.
You would think, girl, come on.
It was the first thing I thought. I was
Pick
like,
the
oh,
numbers.
it's 17.
Pick the
girl.
numbers. That's kind of sickening though. I didn't even think that until you said it. I was like, oh.
How relieved do you think Arietti is
Oh.
that she gets to stay?
She is someone, I think even more so than Corey King, will have a fire under her ass 1,000%. She also has a little legacy to uphold too with Miss
With
Irene being her
Irene.
mother.
Yeah.
So I feel the thunder's gonna come, honey. And she doesn't hold back either.
Yeah,
She's not
yeah.
part of the kumbaya choo-choo.
She's not. I know it's very early in the season.
Oh!
But who is standing out to you? Who is your front runner? Who's going to win RuPaul's Drag Race season 17?
So it was Lexi in the beginning. Oh. But Susie, I like Susie.
Susie Toot, right?
If Susie can get up there
Dark horse.
and her runways be given moving forward, I think she could. She's got the challenges down. I think
Yeah.
Susie could win any challenge, but the runways, I think it'll be down to the runways for her.
Yeah.
I love Susie.
Salina, thank you so much for being here, darling. This is
Okay.
such a chaotic episode of the Pit Stop.
The kids
I am
understand.
confusion.
It's okay, Grandma. Let's get you to bed.
Yeah, get me the bed, girl. Thank you for being here, girl.
I'm so honored. Thank you so much for having me, Monét.
And thank you all for swinging by the Pit Stop again. Listen, we'll be back next week where we are recapping episode 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race season 17. Until then, darling, have a good week. Stay loved, stay fierce, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. By the way, I have a look from a season 15 sister of yours I'm gonna wear on this season at some point.
You want to borrow my street lamp look?
Oh
my God!
That thing should be on fire. I hope you didn't grab that when you left your apartment.
No, it's like LA. There's street lamps ever. I had to steal one.
Hey, you want more non-Emmy nominated gay you traders? Well, then don't forget to subscribe to the RuPaul's Drag Race YouTube page.